Hey everybody, it's Joe the UCX guy. I'm here to talk about some of the display options when using a Nortel Unistim 1100 series IP phone, 1200 series IP phone, and i2000 IP phone. And again, this is for the Unistim version. The phone displays on these sets are pretty similar to a CS1000 as opposed to a BCM. You have all of your auto dial buttons and line buttons here on the top. You have the time and date there. In the middle, you have an empty space which we can configure, and 3 lines which are empty. But if you are to receive a phone call, we actually get the all of the prompts there. So, and then on the bottom we have soft keys. On the UCX, you can actually change this soft key through the user interface, the GUI user interface, graphical user interface. Let's go to Nortel settings, and let's click down here at the bottom where it says feature key mode. Right now I have it disabled. If you click enabled and then go to submit changes, apply configuration, the phone is actually going to switch to features, so you can do things like feature *6, change your ring type. I prefer not to have that, so I'm going to go ahead and change it. I like to have it more in the CS1000 style. So I'm going back into my GUI and changing it. And now the keys reappear. But let's say I want to configure some of these lines here on the phone. Let's say we want to call the name of the system out here. I'm going to go to this little space here, coordinates with title default on the display options for this particular phone. So let's actually click back on the GUI here and click to the extension that this is 44527, and let's go down to this display options area. You have line label 44527, that's for your line buttons. Title default is where you can name whatever you want to name the system or whatever you want to put on the phone. So I will call it UCX 50, and let's make sure, yes, we have that. And now I will go to submit on the GUI, apply configuration, and now watch what happens. Aha! A whole bunch of other stuff popped up too. So now we can fill up those areas. This powered by UCX, the IP address, and the local address are all here on main text 0, main text 1, main text 2. So I'm going to change those to read, I don't know, I could just put a local phone number. Let's say I want the next 2 to be empty, so I can enter a quotes dash, or actually a quote space quote. So just the quote space quote, and that actually gives an empty box. Then I'm going to go to submit, and then now I'll show you what happens. And now I just have the phone number on the display. I actually prefer to keep mine all the way empty, so I'm just going to go in and do the quote space quote, and you can actually just copy and paste this, which I'm going to do. Not the most exciting thing, but it's kind of nice. It lets you configure your phone exactly the way you want, and that's the point of this. So I go back down to submit changes, and then when I click apply configuration here at the top, we'll go back to the phone. There we go. It's a pretty empty display, and that's what I like. So that's a little bit about how you can change the configuration around on your UCX Nortel IP phone. Thank you.